coverage as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Miami Dolphins. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Taking it right down Broadway. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Saints. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Monday, down!
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Achane. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Carr now to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
Try and start this drive in the air. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Let's go!
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Ready.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Looking to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Williams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
What now?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
29. 29. 9.
Now back to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
694. That's up.
Throwing on first down is Carr. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. He's still barreling through. And off the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 36 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on. Set. 18 Rattler. Check.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
79 Broncos. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
2nd and 6. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Let's go.
Williams, a man in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
You ain't going nowhere.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Hawk 70. Hawk, come back team. 6 the Eagles. 6, go.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. 3rd and 9 here.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready?
And they'll run again. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. He'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Mevis knocks this one through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. first down carry. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll try to run the option here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
734.
Now Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he is going to bring this. The 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Dolphins are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Ready, break.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
Oh, right on the heels of the pick-6, another ball intercepted. picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Come on. Set. 19 target. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. That's caught. Jalen Brooks. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
18 Cardinal.
2nd and 5. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Open man is Higgins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Seven Pirates. Third. Right there. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd and 9 now. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 11. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
79 Broncos. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. They shakes him off, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Go. Ready, go.
net him a yard, if that, as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, the 25.
Well,
Now they'll shift things around.
Come 19! Come 19! 18, Pioneer! Trap 60! Trap 60! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Kyle
go.
Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Saints just continue to roll. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Come on.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto, and so the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Here's Higgins out on the right side. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Achane. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go. Let's go.
Achane once more, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
On the ready.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try and run it with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
70, Buffalo 18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
70 Lions, Warriors 70.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they work this out past the 25.
On the ball, now.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 116 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. He's been pretty good with his legs in this game. A really nice gain there. Defensively, they've been okay covering downfield, but you got to account for the quarterback, right?
Yeah, and that's the hardest part, because normally when you play 11 on 11, it's truly not a...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Trap 50, trap 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As soon as he leaked down and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Pulled in at the 24. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Come on.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into 4th. And really an excellent run, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides can